Hey guys, it's Sam, and I have another reaction to Shadow and Bone casting news updates. So I have done videos on the other casting news and the announcements for all the Shadow and Bone stuff. I will link those on the screen throughout this video if you're interested in all of my thoughts following this journey that I'm taking with all of you. I do apologize for the delay with this because this part of the cast was announced on like December 18th, but that was right before the holidays. I had pre-filmed videos, I was doing Vlogmas, and then at the beginning of the year, all of my videos were like my wrapping up of the year videos. Like I couldn't stop that train to do a Shadow and Bone update. I'm sorry, I couldn't. And I knew we had some time before they were gonna announce anything else. So there are 7 new cast members. I've purposefully not looked into most of them. I just know the people that I recognize, but I purposefully have not looked into most of them so that you can get my actual reactions, for the most part, to these updates. So let's get into it. So first we have the actor playing Mathias, and that is Callahan Skogman. In the Google image search that I did, there's a nice like side profile of him that I quite enjoy. I never really had someone that I pictured for Mathias. I've actually talked about this. For the most part, I have not had actors or anything that I pictured for certain characters. I don't plainly picture characters in my head when I read books ever. So I really go off of other people's like fan casts and I'm like, yes, I agree with that. Or really, it's more about if they're able to like embody the personality of that character. So I won't know how I like truly feel about any of these cast members until I see them on screen. Just as a side note, because I'm watching the show right now, for example, I didn't think that like Henry Cavill was gonna be a good Witcher. And then started watching the show and I was like, oh wow, it's the game. Like he's the game character in the show. It's amazing. Anyway, but this guy looks like he can do the Mathias. You know, he has like the build, like that sort of like warrior witch hunter, you know, build. I think it'll work. Then we have the one that I've actually reacted to, and that is Zoe Wanamaker as Bagra. Oh my god. Now she was in the Harry Potter movies. She's probably an actress that you'll recognize. She's kind of like a character actor that has been in a lot of different things. I am excited about this. I have wanted the Bagra announcement since we had the idea of a show. Like, I think I cared about the Bagra casting more than I cared about like the Darkling casting. Like, I wanted this to be good. And even though this woman seems like a very happy, smiley person, I think she can do the stone cold bitch so well. So I am thrilled about this. Thrilled. Then we have Kevin Eldon as the Apparatus. He's the creepy royal advisor guy, and this is an actor also that I feel like is a character actor that I've seen in things. I think he can do creepy. I get that sense because I feel like the Apparatus throughout the story has this like creepy, but like also like just kind of like not gross, but like rat-like. Like I just always got like a rat-like vibe from him. I always kind of pictured the Apparatus as Rasputin from the Anastasia animated film. It's kind of the vibe he always gave me. Then we have Julian Kostov as Fedyor, who I think is gonna actually be like the Ivan character. They're changing some things around. And this guy, I think could do that. This guy looks like an Ivan, to be honest. I'm like, why don't you just make his name Ivan, but whatever. He's like just buff enough. I almost feel like he gives me like a rugby player vibe. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I think it will work well. And I really don't have an opinion about Ivan. Ivan's a character that shows up in a lot of the fan fiction for Shadow and Bone, which is like interesting that people like latched onto him as a character. I don't know why. But so like I don't care about Ivan, but I'm okay with this. Then we have the other actor that I recognize, and that is Luke Pasqualino as David. David is the fabricator that Genya is in love with, and they mentioned like Luke from this new show that he's in, and I was like, that is Freddy from Skins. Don't sit here and tell me that he's anything else. So when I was like, Freddy from Skins, I kind of like, this was the reaction of this casting, well, him and Zoe, for that was like equivalent to like the Darkling with being Ben Barnes in the last casting news. I was like, Freddy from Skins. I had a moment. And I think it's interesting. I mean, everyone in the show is gonna be hot because that's just like how things work for like TV in America and stuff. But I always felt like David was going to be like a quiet, cute, and like the whole kind of point is that David like is just very focused on his like fabricator stuff, and he's not supposed to be someone that like people would like notice, and maybe they'll make him that way in the show and you'll be like, that's not Freddy from Skins. Freddy from Skins is I can't call him anything. I can't call him by his name. He's Freddy from Skins. Freddy from Skins is a whole ass snack. So I'm like, it makes sense for Genya to be attracted to him because he's a hottie. But like in the book, it's very much implied that like he's just like a normal dude and she's attracted to his brain, you know? And I was like, no, she's gonna be attracted to his brain and his body. Like he's an attractive person. So I'm just like, what are we gonna do with that? But I'm excited. Freddy from Skins and Ben Barnes. on the same screen. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. Like, it's just like a fandom, like a Tumblr dream right now, okay? Then we have Jasmine Blackborough as Marie, and she's cute. I like her. She's one of the Grisha that initially befriends Alina when she gets to the little palace, and I like this person. I've seen her in other things, I feel like. She just has a very, like, pretty, doe-eyed, innocent face, and I feel that works really well for her character. And then we have Gabrielle Brooks as Nadia. She's another Grisha that befriends Alina at the little palace, and this is an actress that I've never seen before. She apparently does like Shakespeare stuff and was in Twelfth Night. But she's also very pretty, and there's a picture also on the Google images of her having like a fierce face, and I'm like, yes, squalor, fierce face. And Nadia should be also sticking around and being a character like throughout the show because she pops up in like later books in the series as well. So I'm interested to see her and her like romance later on as well. So that is it for the new casting news. Sorry it wasn't as like explosive as the first casting news, but also like that was all the like major main characters. But there's some good ones in here as well. And I'm just excited to see them all on screen. Like I can't wait. So comment below, let me know your thoughts on the cast and everything, and just, you know, updates, anything you might have to squeal at me about. And I will continue to have reactions and updates to casting news and photos and things that get released. Hopefully quicker than this. Just the holidays conflicted with this video. But let me know your thoughts and I'll be there for you to screech with as we proceed along this journey to the show being made. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.